there, Livonia. Welcome to Livonia On Air. I'm Rob Druzwicki, your Director of Government Affairs and Community Outreach, and I'm here for a special holiday edition with a couple of my good friends here. We've got Ted Davis from Parks and Rec, and we've got Dan West from the Livonia Westland Chamber of Commerce. They've got some really cool events coming up here within the city, and we're going to try and give everybody an idea of what's going on. So. We're at Greenmead right now, historic Greenmead here at between 7 and 8 off of Newburgh Road, and we've got a pretty cool event coming up over these next coming weekends through December. Dan, do you want to give us an idea of what we're doing?
Yeah, it's our fifth annual Night of Lights program. Believe it or not, Ted, we've been doing this 5 years now. And what it is that a number of the historic buildings at Greenmead have been decorated with holiday lights. And we have Santa on this porch for all 8 nights that we're here. So it'll start this Friday, the December 6th and 7th. We'll be off on the 8th for the holiday parade, which Ted can talk more about that. And then the next 2 weekends, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday, we'll be back here with Santa, street hockey, cornhole, and we got other special nights as well. Like on December 13th, we'll have Taylor Swift night.
Yes.
So for our teenage friends in town, they'll gather in the hospitality tent and they'll make bracelets and sing Taylor Swift all night, much to Ted's enjoyment. And then, yeah, absolutely.
Yes,
absolutely.
I'm a closet Swiftie.
Yes,
I'm very
exactly.
excited
You
for
can
it.
totally tell. And then on December 20th, we'll have Livonia Police, Livonia Fire, and the Wayne County Sheriff's horses over so kids can take pictures with them. We have arts and crafts over at the Newburgh School. We have a variety of other special events in the Alexander Blue House. There's a variety of events, so if you want to come multiple nights, you know, you get your Santa picture, but you want to do other things, we'll have something different going just about every night. And so the team from Parks and Rec and the Chamber, we've worked together the last couple of years to liven it up a little bit more each year.
Well, it seems like there's something to do, whether you're, the really little ones, those little toddlers running around that want to see Santa, or those teens and tweens that want to hang out and listen to Taylor Swift. And even some of the older kids might want to just play some hockey out on the street there. So it seems like there's lots of stuff for these kids to do, and the parents will probably have a good time while doing it. Anything that occupies the kids is a win, right?
Absolutely, and actually on the street hockey, I've seen entire families play each other out there. There's a lot of fun to be had, and it's an outdoor venue. And what I think Ted and I have learned through the years is that a lot of people from Livonia have been introduced to Greenmead through this Night of Lights program for the last few years.
Yeah. So actually some of the data might come from you, Ted. Do you know how many people we'll probably see come through here over the next few weeks?
Yeah, we're probably, over the next 3 weekends, we're probably a couple thousand people will be through the park. And I just want to bring up a couple other things. Trivia is this Friday. We're excited about that. That was a real hit last year. And the Grinch and Cindy Lou Who will be here this first weekend as well. That's on Saturday, and we're excited about that. Grinch will be also giving out Grinch presents. So
that doesn't sound good.
Parks and Rec elves have been working all year on Grinch presents, and some of them are Grinch presents and some of them are real presents. I guess you'll just have to figure it out when you get here. So we're excited for that. We also do have a Bring Your Pet Night this year, which we did last year for the first time. We just tried to add more to the event every year, and I was reminded the other day that this was born. Dan and I have been working on this since 19, really, where we went down to Campus Martius, we took our wives, we had a good time going out and seeing everything. We thought Livonia needed something like this. And then, of course, 2020 happens, the pandemic, and we thought this was the perfect venue to do outdoor visits with Santa.
That's the only way we could
yeah,
gather
we
outdoors
couldn't do anything indoors. And it's evolved from that, and we've kept, though, that same spirit of it being an outdoor event throughout. And I look forward to this time of the year every year because of this event. And I think it's such a neat way to celebrate the holidays, and it's so uniquely Livonia still at Greenmead, outdoors, visiting Santa. Again, lighting up our historic village. I think it's just such a great Livonia event, and I'm always happy.
And what happened, we asked for a $10 donation per vehicle, and every dime of that goes to Greenmead Restoration. And I know Parks and Recreation got a lot of stuff in the hopper for restoring and doing some things at Greenmead, so this money helps towards that.
It's great. It seems like win, win, win all around now. We've said there's a trivia night, there's a Grinch night, there's a Taylor Swift night, there's all these different nights. Nobody's going to keep rewinding this podcast and listen to all these things. Where's a great place for folks to go to get the information to know what's going on which days?
Well, the chamber website, LivoniaWestland.org, is one place where you can get that.
Also on Facebook, Livonia Parks and Recreation Facebook page. These are all events on there. Also, I would say city calendar we have these listed on the city calendar, so that's a good location for people to get that specific information as well. But the Swift night, it's Taylor Swift's birthday, so everyone knows that.
Everybody knows what day that is.
Everyone knows what day that is. I mean, it's circled on my calendar every year, so I'm definitely excited for that. My 7-year-old's actually really excited for that.
There you go. Fun for all ages. That's what it's all about.
Fun for all ages.
So, Livonia, now you know where you need to go if you want to figure out how to plan out your next few weekends. And these are, it's the next 3 weekends through December, correct?
Yeah,
Yes.
It'll be the 6th and the 7th this weekend, and then it'll be the 13th, 14th, 15th that weekend, and then after that it'll be the 20th, 22nd, and 22nd that weekend there. 5 to 8 each night, and again, you park in the parking lot. It's $10 per vehicle, and then we also have a hot chocolate truck right here. We may have another food truck here as well. We're working on that as well. People can, Ted, why don't you talk about the gear store and some of the opportunities you get to explore at Green?
Yeah, I mean, I think, again, we light up the buildings, and you can go into all these buildings. We have docents in the church. There's no events going on in the church, but we have docents in there. You can absolutely check out the church. The schoolhouse, there'll be arts and crafts there, but there'll be docents there as well. The gear store will be selling different Christmas items, actually in non-Christmas items. I think we have green mead honey for the first year that's at the gear store from our beekeepers that are on site here at Greenmead. But there'll be some Christmas items as well there. The bungalow next to the gear store, there'll be docents there. So again, it's a great opportunity to get out, and there's some indoor things. There's some indoor opportunities to take a look at parts of the historic village that maybe you've never seen before. So, we encourage everyone to do that as well.
That's great. Sounds like the holidays are going to be exciting. We've got another piece of excitement coming up this Sunday with our Marion Bright Parade as well, where we're going to be broadcasting that live right here on Facebook. Ted, did you want to tell us what's going on for that? That's this coming Sunday, correct?
This coming Sunday, fingers crossed right now. The weather looks good. We should knock on wood. But this is the 6th year of the reincarnation of the parade. So what we wanted to do, and actually this was 2 council members that really pushed this initially. It was Jim Jolly and Scott Barr. When they first got on the council, they really wanted to bring back the holiday parade. I thought it was a great idea, and what we wanted to do was shorter route than what it was before and keep it community-based. So what you're going to see is about 40 different groups out there, and it's ranging from Cub Scouts and Girl Scouts to Ghostbusters will be there. I think we'll have Stormtroopers this year. There'll be a variety of different floats. But obviously the star of the show is Santa. Santa and Mrs. Claus. The Livonia Fire Department will be bringing them in. The last vehicle in the parade, bringing Santa and Mrs. Claus. And they do us the favor of coming to Livonia with the mayor and lighting up City Hall at the end of the parade. And then we have the added benefit of going to the library and doing hot chocolate and donuts, and there's an event in the library as well. So it's kind of this all-encompassing Christmas event where really we're welcoming Santa to Livonia. So it's always a great time of year, and again, the weather's going to be great this year. Let's hope we have record crowds and hope everyone enjoys it. Now this is a short route, so we're really going from Frost Middle School all the way to City Hall. So you're going Stark to Linden, up Farmington Road, and then into the Civic Center campus. No bad place to watch it, but I would say I think Linden's always a great place to be, or Farmington Road. There's plenty of parking around, and again, we're just excited for a great parade this year.
We're also excited because we're going to finally have numbers to show who shows up to see who more. Will we get more kids to come hang out on Taylor Swift's birthday, or to come see Santa Claus come to town? And I think that's the big question everybody wants to know in Livonia, and we'll see.
Santa Claus.
It's going to be Santa?
It's going to be Santa.
I think it's just a seasonal
It's
thing.
gonna
You
be
never know.
Santa.
Taylor Swift has a lot of power in this.
It's going to be Santa.
What are the odds on that?
We're not wagering. We haven't defined what a wager would be, so we're not wagering.
2 candy canes. So we'll give double to nothing on candy canes. I think it's going to be Taylor Swift. You think it's going to be
I got Santa.
Santa Claus. All right, we'll see. We'll see who's
This
who's
is
more excited
Detroit.
for what.
We're not Kansas City Chief fans here.
That's
This
fair
is
enough.
Lions fans.
That's fair enough. And the mayor's very excited. She's riding in the parade
Yes.
in a really cool, tricked out Lions F-150. She's really excited to be riding in that. So we've got that, and it's pretty neat looking. So you'll see that. That'll stick out in the crowd as well. We've also got one more great thing happening throughout the season, and get yourself ready for it. So we've got our Light Up Livonia contest. So lightupLivonia.org is where you can go to get details. You can sign your house up to be judged as one of the best lit houses in Livonia. Just go to lightupLivonia.org. You can sign up on there. I believe the 9th, Sunday the 9th, or is that Monday the 9th? Monday the 9th is the day that that we're going to close that shop up and start the judging. So get yourself online right now while you're putting up your fancy decorations, and we can't wait to see all those lights. We're just we're all giddy for the season.
Are you
right
really
now.
judging them?
I'm not judging.
I mean,
don't have
because it sounds kind of negative when you say it like that, like we're judging you.
Hey, you got
Isn't jury the better word? Isn't jury the better
It
word?
could be, but I would just say put up your lights and be festive and enjoy it, Livonia. Like, you know what? Whether it's kind of Charlie Brownish or whether it's not, I mean, just, we're not judging. We're not judging.
You know, I don't think judging's a bad thing necessarily. A lot of great people judge things.
I feel judged.
You always feel judged, Ted.
You said it and I'm like, you know what? I'm watching this at home again and going, I don't want to be judged by you. I mean, why are you judging me?
Well, I want to thank you and our chief diplomat here in Livonia who doesn't like judging people, Mr. Ted Davis from Parks and Rec, would also like to thank you, and Dan West from the Livonia Wesleyan Chamber.
And I'll never judge you. Don't worry.
He'll never judge anybody. So make sure you check out those websites, and we will see you all throughout this holiday season. Enjoy it, Livonia.